So we're doing a Nightmare on Elm Street decode for the movie club. So we go and watch these movies. So O.J. Simpson reminds me of this story, The Order of the Orange or The Orange Order. Google it. That's some secret society stuff. But all this looks like the movie. So she's playing multiple roles, because a lot of the movies, it's not just one story in Astro. It's like multiple stories in Astros that are related to your birthday portals and like birthday portals of family members and friends. So this reminds me of that. Basically, Nicole Brown Simpson right here, and then you have Kris Jenner right here, then you have O.J. Simpson right here, then you have Robert Kardashian, then you have Johnny Depp from Kentucky. So when I was in the hospital in Kentucky that tried to take me out, basically it is a lot of the O.J. Simpson story, because it's like the Orange Order, which is like secret society stuff. So Nightmare on Elm Street, if you watch it, part 1, this is what the movie looks like so far. If y'all don't know the story of O.J. Simpson, go look it up. And Nicole Brown, go look it up. And Ron Goldman, and how Kris Jenner was friends with the whole family, etc. So I wonder if they dreamed about this. If you looked up a story, I had a story about Anaya Blanchard. She had dreamed about getting kidnapped before, and so it's like she told her roommate she was sleeping with. Anaya Blanchard is also part of this story as well. She's one of the astral travelers. You might not see her in part 1, but I'm pretty sure as we go past part 1, you'll see Anaya Blanchard's story. But for now, we'll concentrate on O.J. Simpson, Nicole Brown, Kris Kardashian, the Jenners, the Campbell family. So again, I was at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, got sent to a hospital in Kentucky called Cumberland Hall Hospital, and that's where they send a lot of the secret society terminations for MK Ultra. So that's why I had that dream I had the night where I had a gas leak in my house, and etc. If you watch my story, you already know. But getting back to the movie club, Robert Englund's birthday is June 6th, which is today. And then you have Richard Ramirez passing away on June 7th, which is Prince's birthday, as well as Lance Reddick's birthday, who played in John Wick story. And the John Wick story has a lot to do with Saint Bridget, Mama Bridget, the Triple Goddess, the Celtic Goddesses, a lot of secret society things with Presbyterian churches, Irish, Scottish Rite, etc. He was born February 29th. Around the time I was hospital nap was from February 13th through February 26th, so a lot of paraphernalia rituals around that time. My birthday was February 27th. I got out the day before my birthday, went to Vanderbilt University in Nashville in neurology, stayed there until February 28th, the day after my birthday. So a lot of things that happen in February for the crown chakra, for purple, for amethyst, have to do with a lot of energies of people and manipulations. So like if you look at Jesus Garcia, he reminds me of Richard Ramirez. Always look at the birthdays, because that's the birthday portal. So if your birthday's around any of these days when you go to sleep and you're watching this movie, just pay attention, because you might see these people in your dreams. If you ever heard of the Cecil Hotel is another portal. It's like multiple mental health care places are like basics, like portals to energy, and then also hotels, portals to energy. Any place is a portal to energy, but like a person in a place creates a multiple portal. But a person with like a mental health disorder, aka clairvoyance, clairaudience, or trauma, or autism, ADHD, whatever it is that somebody has that has something to do with your energy mentally, those are like portals and channels. And a lot of people have one person in their family that is the energetic one, that's like, I'm an empath, or the one that's always like the bipolar one or whatever. But it's just basically a lot of energy are manipulated with artificial intelligence, with secret societies, with religious organizations. So when you watch Nightmare on Elm Street, again, a lot of times it's not just one story you're watching multiple stories, because people talk to each other in astral based on their birthday portals, as well as family members and friends, because they're the reflection of you. So if you have a friend that's born 2/27 like me, and you're July 6th like Cameron Boyce, I think he passed away July 6th, or T and Tamara's birthday is July 6th, or George Bush is July 6th. That means anybody July 6th is watching 2/27. So in a movie, you might see a 2/27 person acting like July 6th, or a July 6th person acting like February 27, because you're watching somebody, you know. So just pay attention to the multiple portals and side portals. So this is Nancy. When I was at the hospital in Fort Campbell, my nurse name was Nancy. I called her Anansi. I was like, are you Nancy or Nancy? Anansi is a spider, which is the original Spider-Man, West Africa, Anansi. So this is Nancy, like enunciate your words, like doing spells. So Nancy reminds me of Nancy Kerrigan and like Tanya Harding as well. So you have Amanda Weiss, November portal. November's big portal because, of course, Amityville Horror, which I told you that was one of the portals that I astral traveled through, because Amityville Horror, what happened there with the family has to do with a lot of redhead energy, Scottish energy, mafia energy, JFK energy, Marilyn Monroe energy. A lot of that was at that house. because that house is on a really strong portal. So this reminds me of her, the actress that played the first girl who got terminated by Freddy Krueger. Nicole Brown, was born on Queen Charlotte Sophia's birthday. Queen Charlotte Sophia is the first mixed mulatto queen over, not the first, but one of the mulatto queens over in England. Her birthday is May 19th. She passed away in November, Queen Charlotte. And they have a whole show, Bridgerton, about Queen Charlotte. So, and then of course she passed away June 12th. So right now we're in June, so Nicole Brown Simpson's portal's way open, which is why I probably dreamed about them last night. I dreamed I was a cat inside of the bushes hiding because they were trying to set me up for I did something, but I didn't. But it was a dream. But that's basically what happened in the movie. So already my subconscious is crossing over into the story, which has always been in the story. So you guys definitely keep a dream journal. If you're not dreaming, keep it channeling. Some people just channel when they're awake. Keep a journal what you're channeling, date it. Some people write music. Just remember, if you're singing a song, Google the song you're singing because it might be a code. Of course, it reminds me of Tanya Harding, who was born on November 12th. Which November 12th, all those people at Amityville went to sleep, and November 13th, they all were terminated by Butch DeFeo, probably because Butch DeFeo was hijacked and had a walk-in to do that, because a lot of it was related to the military, Fort Campbell and Kentucky Cumberland Hall Hospital, and that whole Cumberland, England, which has a lot to do with rituals and stuff like that. So just remember November, Tanya Harding. And yes, a lot of these energies I've already seen before, especially when I first came awakened and being at the hospital where they do a lot of Scottish Rite rituals, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and Cumberland Hall Hospital in Kentucky, because Kentucky's area code is 270. 27 is color red. Red is for Scottish, redheads, Irish, JFK, Marilyn Monroe, etc. And then so basically she's playing two roles. Like I said, one character could play multiple roles because you're watching a story of, you know how Freddy Krueger harasses everybody, everybody's having the same dream. In real life, it's just one secret society or multiples or higher dimensions of secret societies. Like you have a lot of secret societies, religious organizations, politicians, military that go into this realm to do astral assassinations. Spiritual gifts, they could see into astral what other people are doing. That's why they don't want people with spiritual gifts, clairvoyant, clairaudience, to think it's a gift. It's a curse, because they probably prescribe you the wrong med. They'll say you have bipolar or schizophrenia, then prescribe you the opposite medication. Sometimes a lot of times medication, if it's the right one, you're good, but a lot of times if it's the wrong one, you're all the way left, because they don't want you to actually get your life together and actually could think straight, because then you would figure out that artificial intelligence, Epstein Island created a program called OpenCog for the Sophia robot, as well as Japanese, every country, China, Hong Kong, has their own robots. Hong Kong is Sophia robot. So that's the energy. Sophia robot is the energy that I came into contact with when I was at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, because they powered her February 14th, and I'm born February 27th. I was hospital napped February 13th. So like I said, it doesn't matter about the year, but it matters about the day, and it may be Chinese zodiac of the year. But most of it's the day that they power something, or they do something like CERN. CERN was activated one time on September 10th, my daughter Aaliyah's birthday, as well as Mary Laveau's birthday. So 9/10 is a portal, which is why they put the oil, the gas is $2.55, 9/10, because 9/10 is an important date. It's a portal. It's has something to do with oil. And if you watch Lucy, the movie, she's all in black because that's the oil companies. And the next is the banks. The banks is when reparations get paid or you get your own money. So a lot of the banking stuff is interesting. Anyways, back to the movie. And she reminds me of Nancy Kerrigan, because the way that their teeth are and the lips are that, it's a lot to do with Nancy Kerrigan. You already know she got hit in the legs by one of Tanya Harding's goons, but I'm pretty sure that Tanya Harding had some special something going on with her consciousness as well. So these things are not just random, and they're not popularized, and they're not this big randomly. Freddy Krueger got them. Remember, Freddy Krueger always set someone up for what he did. That's what happens in real life. You'll have a boyfriend, family member, girlfriend, or somebody in your life that is very angry or very sad or whatever they're doing, and then they leave, their consciousness leaves when they get to if you're really, really sad, your consciousness leaves sometimes and you don't even realize you're doing things to yourself. Or when you're really angry, your consciousness leaves and then you have a walk in and you do something. That's how entities get to walk in, because you are so upset, so angry, you can't calm down, that you just basically blank out and someone comes over and does things like Freddy Krueger. So July 17th, October 13th birthday, Nancy Kerrigan. So this is part one of the Nightmare on Elm Street part one movie. Just remember, when you're watching the movies, pay attention to these people, because you'll see things like them playing football. They'll have certain conversations. A lot of it has to do with these stories that I'm telling you so far in Astro, as well as Fort Campbell, Kentucky, MJ Campbell, Kris Jenner's mom, and the energy why Kanye got hospital Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, it's an energy thing.